Tonight's show, Summertime Injuries. Jim, if you're ready to get to the phone lines.
Let's go.
Going to go to our friends in Moss Point and talk to Miss Carolyn. Carolyn, good evening. What can we help you with?
How you doing, Carolyn?
I'm blessed. God bless you and happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Yeah, well, I was just asking because I seen this LawCall on them. And like I said, I had surgery on my arm. I had 10 rod screws and bolts put in them. And I got them taken out in April. And somebody called the police because they had a phone missing. And the police injured my arm again. I probably have to have surgery on again, injured in 3 spots after I told him. And then he let me go because I didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And I told the man, I just had surgery. I still got cuff marks on my wrist.
Ooh, Carolyn, sounds like a potentially scary, rough situation. So let me make sure I'm clear. You had and already had an injury. Sounds like a pretty severe injury.
10 pins.
10 pins. So you had a pretty banged up arm. A policeman come out. There was some kind of accusations. They put you in cuffs. He handled you roughly and hurt the arm again. That's basically it.
Yes, is it you? And he asked me what happened. Then he told me put my hands behind my back. I said, what am I on the wrist for? He said, stop it. He bit my arm that I told him. He seen it all the way up past my head. I was on one tippy toe, and put me in the car. He roughed me up.
Okay.
And then he let me go.
And how long? So you weren't arrested ultimately?
I wasn't arrested.
Okay.
But I was re-injured 3 places.
Sounds like, okay. So did you go to the doctor or hospital pretty quickly thereafter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you've done what you need to do.
Sounds like. 1,
to take care of you, but 2, to document the fact that this happened. So here's what your potential rights are. Okay. Now police officers have a lot of immunity, meaning they get to do a lot of things that you can't bring a claim against them for. They have a lot of discretion in what they do. But if they handled you in a way that was overly aggressive and inappropriate, you have a potential claim against that department for what they did, okay? And so here's what you need to do. How long ago did this happen?
April 27.
Okay, so we don't have a statute problem. You may have as short as 1 year to bring that claim, though. So you need to call an attorney Monday morning. If you want to call the office, I'll talk to you and tell you what I think. It won't cost you a penny of whether you've got a claim. But generally in these circumstances, if a policeman acts in an overly aggressive way, especially if you weren't arrested, and if you've got it documented, then you should be entitled to some compensation for that. Now, I don't know, you may not know this at this point. Do you know if they had a body cam on? Was any of this on video?
Well, he should have had.
Right.
It was another lady, yes.
They're supposed to,
yes.
That's right.
And he didn't know who he was looking for. He come in, is it you? Is it you? Mike shot. You ain't never seen me. And the other roommate's fiance said, you ain't seen me. As I come out the room, he said, what's going on? I said, well, the roommate that assaulted me, he spent $2,800 smoking crack, excuse my friend, and said her phone was stolen. And, wait, I got phones. I don't need that. He said he was having a bad day because his transmission wasn't running back. And after I told him, hey, he told me to put I said, well, I'm on the wrist, right? He said, stop it.
Carolyn, let me jump in real quick. We're running a little tight on time, and I want Jim to finish his thought out for you here.
So what you've done so far, you've done what you're supposed to do. You make sure your medical condition is taken care of. You've documented by going to the doctor or hospital right away. It's only been April. You've got some time to act. Call Monday morning. If you don't call us, call somebody. There are plenty of us around who can talk to you for free about what your rights are and what you need to do to proceed. But you definitely have a potential claim, assuming everything you told me is accurate, and I'm sure it is.
Sure.
Then you have definitely a potential claim against the department for what happened.
Well, and then Jim, I want to go back to something she said right at the beginning. If she had just had surgery with 10 pins in her arm or however throughout her body, she was just very susceptible to an injury at that moment.
Right, and this is what happens. You know, the law recognizes the fact that the saying is you accept the plaintiff as you find them. And
right.
If there's someone has a pre-existing condition, a problem that they've had, back injury, in this case arm injury, any other injury that is made worse by somebody's careless or recklessness, then they're responsible. They basically bought the whole thing at that point. They're responsible for the aggravation and making this worse and any additional medical treatment that you may need, as well as pain and suffering, and you know, it's pretty traumatic sounding. If this is what happened, then it sounds like it's something you definitely need to look into. And I wouldn't wait around, because 1 year from when it happened could be the time when you need to file it.
Right.
It'll take a lot of preparation to get it ready and investigate it. You can't wait a week before that deadline to start that process. It's too late then, okay?
Carolyn, thank you so much for the call tonight. Really do appreciate it.